Stratton Bulldogs.
And we welcome you to the brand new Stratton Elementary. Tonight, Video Productions presents middle school basketball. It's the Independence Patriots, 2-0 against the Park Roadrunners, beep, beep, who are 2-1. Hello again, everybody. I'm Maris Lowry with Eric Thomas. We have Jackie Moon on camera and Robbie Mounts producing and directing. And Eric, right before we came on live, we were talking about the last middle school game in basketball that you and I did was between these two teams in the county championship. And after Independence had beaten Park twice in the regular season, Park wins the championship by knocking them off. And our coverage of middle school this year, the same two teams. And there are some familiar faces, but there are also some departures, as obviously they had 8th grade kids that went on to high school. We're thinking we're going to be in for a great basketball game tonight.
Yeah, and, you know, it was heartbreak city for the Independence Middle School Patriots last year as they were able to take 2 regular season games against the Park Roadrunners, you know, one of them real handily, and then Park was able to turn the tide in the game that mattered in the championship game.
One of the things will be a key for Park, Eric, this will be their 3rd game in as many nights. They lost their opener to Trap Hill, but they beat Eastern Greenbrier on the road Tuesday, and I was here last night and watched them beat Princeton, so this will be their 3rd game in as many nights as I mentioned. And on the flip side, you have a 2-0 Independence team with a win over Oak Hill, and then they defeated Oceana last night.
Yeah, and the thing I saw with Independence, with all their veterans coming back, because they have a lot of players, 3 of the 5, I think maybe 4 of the 5 starters from the team last year. And that anytime that you have, you know, that kind of experience, that bodes well for your squad.
Well, Zach Gordon is the head coach of Independence. Cam Shannon, the head coach from Park. We'll take our first break. We'll come back. We'll get you ready for the tip at the top of the hour. You're watching live streaming coverage of Raleigh County Middle School basketball here on Video Productions.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience, 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
West Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
And we welcome you back to Stratton Elementary, getting you ready for a middle school game that will begin at the top of the hour between Park and Independence. And tonight's game is brought to you in part by Indoor Air. Indoor Air is a proud sponsor of Raleigh County Sports. For all your heating and cooling needs, you can dial up your Amana dealer, the good folks at Indoor Air, at 304-890-2212. Well, Eric, what do you think we're going to see tonight when we get the ball in the air between these two teams, Park and Independence? Like I said, it's the only the third game for Independence and the fourth for Park.
I think you'll see Independence really want to get up tempo and try to get it down low and take advantage of their size. But I think Coach Cam Shannon will have to come up, figure out a way to maybe score in transition more instead of a set offense against this Independence team.
Both teams still completing their warm-ups. We'll take another break, come back and get you ready for the game. You're watching live streaming coverage of middle school basketball here on Video Productions.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
Nationally known.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Football season is starting and the all-star lineup of new Kias are here at Friendship Kia of Beckley. We have the playbook to help you score the big win on your new Kia purchase. We make sure you get the best price with almost all of our new cars priced at invoice. And don't forget, we have one of the largest selections of inventory to help find you that perfect ride. We have a roster full of non-commissioned sales staff and an any reason 7-day exchange program. So get off the bench and get a new Kia from your friends at Friendship Kia of Beckley.
We're dealing! You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Stratton Elementary with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry. Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley is having a rocking New Year's Eve bowl-a-thon, and it's great fun for the family. As a matter of fact, I was there today, and they only have 10 lanes available. You can call 304-253-7328 to reserve your lane now at Leisure Lanes for New Year's Eve. And really, it's 8 to 80, and you will have a lot of fun at Leisure Lanes. Also, tonight's game brought to you in part by Edward Jones Financial Advisors, the fine folks at Edward Jones. You can call Heather Cantley at 304-254-9995 or Wayne Rhodes at 304-253-7335. We'll take a final break, come back, get you ready for the game. It is 2-1 Park playing host to 2-0 Independence here at this beautiful brand new facility at Stratton Elementary. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And we welcome you back to Stratton Elementary. They were trying to play the national anthem, Eric, and they had a little technical difficulty, so great job by this big crowd here on hand tonight. They decided just to sing it. Everybody joined in, and what a good job the crowd did.
Yeah, and it was a great coming together by both sides and singing the anthem.
For Independence Middle School, they enter the ball game, as we mentioned on top. They are 2-0. They have wins over Oak Hill and Oceana. They'll go this way. It'll be Brock Green, Brock Johnson, Grayson Ashley, the coach's son Isaiah Gordon, and Connor James. As I mentioned, Zach Gordon is the head coach for Independence Middle. They'll be wearing the black uniforms trimmed in red tonight. For the homestanding Roadrunners under head coach Cam Shannon, they'll go this way. It'll be Cage Burdett, Mason Schroeder, Cooper Phillips, Gavin Milam, and Tegan Kelly. So we're moments away, Eric, of getting this game started. The game, I'm supposed to tip at 7, but everybody's ready, so we're going to tip a little early. And I guess that's the way they roll in middle school, right?
Hey, once the JV game's over, they said, let's get it rolling.
Yeah. So, and if you want a good seat, you better get here early. This brand-new facility seats 1,100. And, Eric, I think just looking around, we probably have got a little more than half here, wouldn't you say, here in attendance?
Yeah, this is a must-watch game. Much anticipated game, because if you're Independence, I know that game doesn't matter now for the season, but you know these guys have had it circled from last year's losing a heartbreaker in a championship game.
Right. After Independence beat Park pretty good in both regular season games, as we mentioned back in February when you and I did the county championship, it was won by Park. The opening tip of the ball game is brought to you by United Coal. If you want to work close to home, then come and join the team at Affinity Coal Company, United Coal, located in Sophia, West Virginia, which has been in operation since 2011. The great folks at Infinity Coal. We're ready to get the game underway. In the center circle will be Brock Green. He'll jump for Independence. And for Park will be Mason Schroeder. And we are ready to get the game underway. Glad you're with us here on Video Productions. Independence will control the tip, and they'll have first crack at it. Here's a three from the right side. Doesn't go. That was a good look that time by Brock Johnson, but they keep the rebound down the lane. The little short shot is no good. And here comes Park with their first crack at it, Eric.
And, Park has to be pleased with that defensive stand, getting them 2 and out. And the thing is, I think Park is going to have to try to win the war to the boards, on the boards.
There was a three by Kelly that doesn't go. Back the other way. Looks like Park's going to come out and play man-to-man. These are 6-minute quarters in middle school. Nice give and go. Nice roll to the basket. And a great finish by Brock Green for the first points of the ball game.
And a great offense against that man-to-man. High ball screened and rolled to the basket for Green.
Independence putting a lot of pressure on the ball, making Park really work to get it across the midcourt stripe. And we got a kick, I do believe. Play happened right here in front of us.
Reset the shot clock. And I don't think you need a shot clock in this game.
No. So it'll be side out for Park. We're just a minute into the game. And they did tip a little early, so hope you're just tuning in. If you're tuning in, expect the pregame. Well, we actually have the game here, as I mentioned, started a little early. Here's Kelly for three. I think the ball was partially blocked and into the hands of Brock Green.
Yeah, the length of Independence may cause some trouble for Park, but you still got to try to get these shots up against this defense.
There's a turnover as Schroeder comes up with the pick.
And as you can see, I think Park probably content with, pushing with it when they can, and playing some offense and try to shorten the game and not get into an up-and-down contest.
Yeah, I think you're right, Eric. Here's a 12-footer off the glass, no good. And that shot was put up at that time by Phillips. It doesn't go. Back the other way. Here's Gordon with it. Now 12-footer right of the lane, missed everything by Ashley.
That was Grayson Ashley, and I think the nerves right now for both teams just need to settle down and get some shots to fall.
But, you're right, Eric. I think Independence wants to play fast and faster. Park will run when they can, but rather have maybe not quite as fast as Independence wants to play.
Yeah, you can see by the pressure defense that they want to play up-tempo, they being Independence's. Park has had 2 good looks the last possession, and in order to win this game, they're going to have to knock those down.
Right, you're going to have to make some shots. Milam had a good look about 6 feet away from the basket. Here's Green into the paint. Nice pass down low, and there's a potential and one. The shot doesn't go, but there's a foul. That's a nice pass by Brock Green, head of the lane.
Yeah.
And getting to the free throw line is going to be Grayson Ashley for Independence.
And I think that foul's going to be whistled on Gavin Milam. And you're right. That's one thing that I'm really impressed with when you get with Brock Green. He puts up a lot of numbers scoring, but his passing is very underrated. We've had a chance to watch him. This is my second time really doing the game, but he really passes the ball well on the interior.
And a lot of these names we're mentioning on this Independence basketball, we were able to do 3 middle school games, 2 of Independence regular season, as 1 of 2 free throws is made that time. And we've got a timeout on the floor. And let's see, looks like we're going to have perhaps a full timeout. And a full timeout, or no, it's only a 30-second timeout. So 30-second timeout while we got a minute. We want to be able to tell you about Modley's Heating and Plumbing. Modley's 253-HELP. You never know when you need a plumber, and when you need a plumber, you've got to have a number handy, and that's Modley's, and it's 253-HELP for Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So out of that timeout, as I mentioned, Eric, 1 of the 2 free throws were made, and that extends the lead to 3-0. But as you had mentioned, Park had some good looks. They just missed some shots. But what I was saying before we went to the timeout, we did 3 football games, and a lot of these kids that were mentioned tonight in this basketball game was a big part of Independence with their football team.
Yeah, big time middle school program. They put together a stellar season. I don't think there was really a close game, and the timeout induces some full court pressure, and they create a turnover. Independence does.
Here's Green with it. Down the lane, puts up a wild-looking shot. There was a lot of contact, no whistle.
Yeah, he might have got away with maybe a charge there.
That's a nice follow-away that doesn't go that time for Burdett. And as you said earlier, Park's got some good looks. The ball hadn't gone into basket.
Yeah, they're 0 for 4 from the floor at the moment. 1-3 and 3 close shots. And as Independence turns it over, dribbled it off.
Turns it over. Yep. We're halfway into this first quarter, and Park's still yet to score.
Yeah, and Connor James turns that over for Independence. And if you're Park, though, think about this. You played half the quarter. If you can get a bucket here as Independence really extends the pressure, you can cut this lead in half. Yep, and that's going to be a body on Ashley.
Yeah, that play happened directly in front of me.
Correct call.
And I can't believe there's people booing that because he put him on the deck pretty hard right here in front of us. That's an easy play to call.
Easy play, just a little too aggressive.
Well, maybe he heard we was talking about football, and that looked like a football play right there.
He still got his football muscles on right now, and Park's just going to have to figure out a way to get to the rim and get something to go.
Well, that was a nice take to the rim, but not able to convert was Cooper Phillips, and back the other way we go with Independence. And we got an offensive foul, and that'll go against Isaiah Gordon.
Yeah, and you know what? And I wouldn't expect anything less from a Cam Shannon, coach team, because when he played for Beckley, Coach Barksdale, Coach Ron Kidd, they do that drill, and I'm sure that's the trickle-down effect from that.
Here's Park breaking the pressure. Another good, thought they were going to shoot it, and probably should have shot it, and they turned it over.
Yeah, and that's just one of those good, better, and that wasn't best right there. It was a turnover.
Yeah, you got an open look like that, you got to take it. Here's a pass for Green. He catches it, misses it, stays with it, and draws the foul. The bucket went in, but it won't count. He was fouled before that, so Green will get to the line to shoot a pair.
And I'm going to see who that's whistled on. I think that may be whistled on Gavin Milam, and I think that'll be 2 shots.
It will be. Green will step to the charity stripe. He'll shoot a pair. He was Independence's quarterback on their county championship football team, and there's the replay. He misses it initially, and then there's the foul as Green will now shoot the back end of the 2-shot opportunity.
And Gavin Milam picks up the foul, but ended up being a good one because that was a short 2, and and Green was only able to make 1 of 2.
So here's Independence trapping, and they knocked the ball out of bounds. And really that was a break for Park.
Definitely.
Because the young man for Park that time, Kelly, he had nowhere to go. They had him trapped right at midcourt.
Yeah, and that's one thing they're going to have to figure out. You don't want to get it in this short corner, Mares, on that trap, because that trap is coming, and with their length, it's going to be hard to pass out of that.
So here's Park on the attack, and Eric, you figure they've gone here almost the whole quarter without making a shot. They had another good look, and they're only down 4.
Yeah, and that's one thing you can hang your hat on, but if you're Independence, you're pitching the shutout as they drive the length and miss, and there goes Green with another
Green
rebound.
Just muscling it up.
Yes.
Independence doing work on the glass. They're just shooting until they make it, and they do in an and one. Just too big and physical inside. And a nice putback by Grayson Ashley as Independence just banged the board. And that time, as I mentioned, they just shot until they made it.
Yeah, and that's Ashley recording his third point of the contest with a chance to get an and one. And all the scoring has come for their bigs down low, and Brock Green and Grayson Ashley.
Ashley completes the 3-point play, touchdown, an extra point, and Independence is in front 7-0.
And another football term for this good Independence middle school basketball squad.
So here's Park trying to get the ball across. Kelly into the lane, leans in, the ball stripped, and we got a foul, and I think it's going to be an Independence foul. It will go against Independence.
And I think that's going to be whistled on Ashley. Grayson Ashley, that's his second. So 3 team fouls for both Park and Independence, and two players are carrying and 2 fouls for both teams.
Milam with a good look and finally knocks down the first field goal for Park. A little 10-foot baseline shot.
And I like Milam because he's missed the previous 2, and you got to keep chunking it up.
There's Green in the post. An offensive foul on Brock Green as they got the ball in the low post as we watch Milam make this little baseline jump shot from the right side. So here comes Park with it. We're under a minute for the opening quarter. Kelly drives the baseline. They cut him off. Nice pass inside. A good look, but it doesn't go once again. Park, like you said, Eric, got some good opportunities, and Phillips couldn't knock it down.
Yeah, and it seems like they're just a little harried as a three-pointer is knocked down by Brock Johnson for the first 3 of the game, and that extends the lead to 8.
That was a good-looking shot. Johnson able to spot up and drain the 3 ball. Here's Milam. That's a little too strong.
Well, he's going to have that shot all night if they can continue to press right there.
Yeah, and perhaps last shot time for Independence here of the quarter.
Well, you know that's not going to happen.
Drive. Well, when you got a nice hard take to the basket that time, and that extends the lead to 10 in the final 7 seconds of the quarter. They're glad to get a shot off. Will Kelly beat the clock? He cannot, and that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1, it's a 10-point advantage for Independence, 12-2. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
nationally known.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
And we welcome you back to Stratton Elementary with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry. Robbie Mounts producing and directing. Jackie Moon is on camera. Start of the second quarter brought to you by Modley's. You can call 253-HELP. And, Eric, you know, you and I both have had to call Modley's, and, boy, we need a lot of help. So that's why that's a number that I definitely can remember. Easy to remember, 253-HELP, the fine folks at Modley's Plumbing and Heating.
Yeah, and they're Johnny on the spot, too. They really helped me out in my time of need.
So ready to start the second quarter, 10-point advantage for Independence, 12-2. They scored the first 7 of the game, and before Park was able to get their first bucket. We play 6-minute quarters here in middle school, and we're ready to start the second quarter, Eric, with Park having the possession.
And let's see look like they've inserted some new faces in the game for Independence as off the bench is Gavin Callison in. So they're working the bench a little bit.
That was a nice drive. I like that play by Burdett and trying to get the ball inside. Independence knocked it out. Here's Milam with it. And Schroeder could also be a guy who's got some size. As he comes out, looks like he's going to set a high ball screen.
Looks like Coach Shannon's calling out the plays and see if they're going to execute. They've run their offense good. They just haven't been able to get anything to fall.
Yeah, they got to make shots. Here's Burdett with a good look for 3. He couldn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, and Independence will have it.
Yep, and Independence Middle has done a great job of keeping it one and done.
Into the lane, a little short shot is good by Gordon. Biggest lead of the game right here at 14-2. Phillips with a good look. That's too strong. You could tell that the minute it left his hand. As Green clears the rebound. But Park, if they're going to climb back in it, they've got to start making some of these open shots.
Yeah, they're digging at a hole right now. As a great strip right there by Park. I wasn't able to see who it was, but quick hands in the zone right there. they're not having trouble on the defensive end because this is a high-scoring offense by Independence, and they just not been able to get a bucket to fall.
Yeah, nice little play by Gage Burdett, a little floater into the lane.
And that's what you have to do. You have to attack if you're Park, get in the lane a little bit.
Offensive foul. And, Eric, that's the third charge that Park has taken in this game.
And you know what? I've agreed with everyone. Every one of them been,
Well, that definitely makes it right then if you agreed with it. But I agree with you. You're right. That was good, solid defense. Burdett, they double team him. There's a drive. Nice fake by Kelly into the lane and couldn't finish. That's a beautiful drive and a good head fake.
Yes, it was. But the end result's not happening right now for Park.
There's a nice take down the lane. Battle for the loose ball, and Phillips comes out of there with it.
Wow, Brock Johnson, heartbreak right there. That did everything but go through the net.
Yeah, good take down the lane, just couldn't finish the shot. Burdett thought about the three. Kelly will shoot it from the corner, in and out, and there's Green to clear the rebound.
Well, that was going to cut this lead in half.
The big fella Green, coast to coast for the easy layup. Well, you like it when you're number 5, your big guy can get the rebound on one end, Eric, and go the length of the floor and lay it in like that.
Coast.
Here's Burdett. They cut him off. Kelly with a nice drive, and it's blocked from behind. Nice defensive play by Brock Johnson.
Yeah.
And here's that Green take coast to coast, right of the lane, a little kiss off the glass for the bucket.
Yeah, good-looking drive and finish. And a great defense on the other end by Independence as Brock Johnson was able to swat the shot away.
So got to have just a quick stoppage in play while the young man of Independence there ties his shoe.
That's KJ Vyers
yep.
into the game.
Here's Phillips with it now for Park. Coming up on the halfway point of quarter number 2, Schroeder wide open 15-footer. Got the roll. Nice shooter's touch. We were both thinking the same thing. Yep.
Nice soft touch.
And trying to get the ball to Green. They do into the lane with the left hand, a little strong, but on the weak side, there's Brock Johnson with the putback. Well, Independence has been just using their bulk off the offensive boards.
Yeah, and that's one thing. It's hard to keep this team, Independence a one and done, as long as with the length that they have.
Here's a 15-footer, which is going to be short. Leg put that up, and here comes Independence with it.
Independence has numbers.
Johnson down low. Ball's knocked out of his hands. They go down on the floor, and Park comes out of there with it. And that's a reach-in foul. They'll call that every time as they'll get Connor James with the foul. And anytime you reach in, especially from behind, they're going to call it all the time.
They're going to call this. A lot of people wanted a foul on that play. And
I thought it was clean block.
Thought it was a clean block. And
so Schroeder will put the ball in play, and we will have a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Independence in front, 18-6. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Mid-State Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Mid-State Ford, Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
And we welcome you back to Stratton Elementary with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry. Robbie Mounts producing and directing. Jackie Moon on camera. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Cracker Barrel, the old country store with locations in Beckley and Princeton. Love me some pig at Cracker Barrel. When you go to Cracker Barrel and you order whatever you order, make sure you get an ice-cold Pepsi to go along with the delicious food at Cracker Barrel. Well, Eric out of the timeout that Park called. 12-point advantage for Independence as we're coming up on the 2-minute mark of the first half. These are 6-minute quarters as Schroeder will set to put the ball in play.
Yeah, and I think right here this was a great timeout by Coach Shannon because you got to try to keep it within striking distance and get something out of this timeout right here.
Independence with a trap at midcourt, and Park able to get it across the midcourt stripe. Schroeder a three from the near side corner, and he does not connect. And Green with the loose ball. So here's the Patriots on the attack. This equals the longest lead of the ball game at 12. Green will dial it up for three. Nothing but glass. And the long rebound comes back out to Independence. Green, nice shovel pass to Johnson. He can't handle it. And a little short shot off the side of the backboard. And Park comes out of there with the loose ball.
A lot of contact on that one, I think. Was a travel.
Well, they call it a travel. But the one thing, and we saw this too when we were doing the scrimmage games at Shady, I think maybe, I don't know if this is a new rule or just the way the referees have elected to play, but they're letting a lot of contact. Players have to play through the contact.
Well, I think if the offensive guys kind of initiate, and I think they're just letting them, if the defensive guy's vertical, I think letting them play through.
Here's a pass into lane by Green. Head fake, down low, and there's definitely a foul. And that's a good foul because when Independence uses their size down low, you got to make them earn it at the line. So getting to the free throw line will be Grayson Ashley for Independence. And he'll shoot a pair. And the first one is in and out. And Park's going to dip into their bench. Kyle McMillan will check into the ball game for the first time. As Ashley will shoot the back end of the two-shot opportunity. He missed the first shot. Second free throw on its way is good. He makes one of two, and this is the biggest lead of the ball game right here. Here's a steal. Independence, a little short shot off the glass, doesn't go. Loose ball, they battle for it down on the floor. Good hustle by Phillips for Park. And still loose, and now we'll have a held ball, I do believe. There's not an arrow over at the scores table. One of the things I noticed that last night, so I'm not sure quite yet who's going to get the ball, and it will be Park's ball. Is now they have an arrow up on the board, but they don't have one at the scorer's table. So Park has the possession. And now they're going to say Independence has the possession.
It should be Independence possession.
Well, yeah, the arrow is pointing toward Independence. Yeah. And Eric, that's the thing too, because that's not recommended. That's really required. They need to have an arrow at the scorer's table. They didn't have it last night, and obviously they don't have one here again tonight. So if you get the ball into Brock Green, that's too easy. He able to catch, shoot, and score, and this is the largest lead of the ball game right here by Independence. So coming up here on the last 35 seconds of the half. Burdette open for three, a little too strong. And here comes Independence with it.
That's
that pass, yeah. Yes. You could tell when the ball left Green's hand that was going to be just a little too far.
That was Green throwing the fly pattern right there in football. Because
in football, you don't have a brick wall in the middle of the way, right?
That's right.
So let's see what Park will do. Perhaps the last possession of the first half for the Roadrunners, as they got Kelly trapped in the corner. Schroeder with it now. Nice ball movement. And that shot doesn't go for Burdett. 3 seconds. Will they get a shot up in time? They will not. And that's the end of the first half. At the break, your score, Independence 21 and Park 6. We'll take a break. Be right back with the Massey Power Sports halftime show right after this on Video Productions.
Football season is starting and the all-star lineup of new Kias are here at Friendship Kia of Beckley. We have the playbook to help you score the big win on your new Kia purchase. We make sure you get the best price with almost all of our new cars priced at invoice. And don't forget, we have one of the largest selections of inventory to help find you that perfect ride. We have a roster full of non-commissioned sales staff and an any reason 7-day exchange program. So get off the bench and get a new Kia from your friends at Friendship Kia of Beckley.
We're dealing!
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, and I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
And we welcome you back to Stratton Elementary at the break. Independence in front, 21-6. Independence scored the first 7 of the game, took a 7-0 lead, and then led 12-2 at the end of the quarter. They expanded their lead to 14-4. The lead went 16-6, and now at the break, 21-6. We'll take our first Massey Power Sports halftime break. When we come back, Eric will go inside the numbers, and we'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that.
Done. It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance. We've got your back office.
And we welcome you back to Stratton Elementary at the break. Independence leads Park in this boys middle school game, 21-6. We're going to go inside the numbers, and inside the numbers are brought to you by United Co. United Co. and Infinity Co. They offer no premium, no deductible health insurance with dental and vision coverage. They also offer a company-paid life insurance, prescription drug coverage, and a company-matching 401k plan. The fine folks at Infinity and United Co. Also inside the numbers are brought to you by Edward Jones, your financial advisors. You can call Heather Cantley at 304-254-9995 or Wayne Rhodes at 304-253-7335. Well, Eric, you have the individual totals of the first half.
Yeah, Independence, they showed some balance, only 21 points in the first half, but they were led in scoring in the first half by Brock Green with 7, Brock Johnson with 7, and Grayson Ashley with 5. And it's shocking, Isaiah Gordon, another starter from last year, is only able to garner 2 points. And once they get him going, this is going to be a hard team to stop offensively. And for Park, as you can see, they only have 6 points, and the 6 points were spread out. Gage Burdett has 2, Mason Schroeder 2, and Gavin Milam with 2.
And the thing about it, we talked about through the broadcast of the first half, Park was only 6 points, but they had a lot of good looks, shots that they just couldn't knock down.
And at one point it was 14-4, and Park had 3 possessions where they had point-blank shots, in the lane, could have been able to cut in the lead and just not able to get anything to fall.
We're going to take our final halftime break. When we come back, Eric, before we start the third quarter, you can tell us what maybe both coaches are telling their team, and we'll do that on the other side of the break. You're watching live streaming coverage of boys middle school basketball here on Video Productions.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Midstate Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Midstate Ford. Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at MidstateFordWV.com.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Hey, grab me one too.
And we welcome you back to Stratton Elementary as we're moments away of starting the third quarter. And the start of the third quarter is brought to you by Indoor Air. Indoor Air is a proud sponsor of Raleigh County Sports. For all your heating and cooling needs, you can dial up Indoor Air, your Amana dealer, at 304-890-2212. Well, Eric, first of all, if you're Coach Gordon in the Independence locker room, what are you telling your troops?
I think Coach Gordon is just saying, stay the course. The press is really affecting Park and keeping them at one and done on the defensive glass.
And if you're Park's coach Cam Shannon,
make some shots. I mean, when they have broken the press, they've had 3 or 4 good looks, and that could be the difference in it being 21 to like 16 or 18 right now. And I just think settle down and make shots. They look a little hurried and rushing their shots.
And, Eric, as simple as that sounds, I agree. I think it is that simple that, we do talk about defense, and Park showed that they had it. They took 3 charges in that first half. But at some point in the game, you got to put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, and if you think about it, a couple of those times when you were able to turn Independence over, you didn't get anything from it.
Right.
So if you want to stay in this game or get back in this game, you have to turn Independence over, but you have to be able to capitalize off of anything you do in the turnovers.
And the one thing I think you would agree, the shots that Park took in the first half were good quality shots. It wasn't like they took really ill-advised or bad shots.
Exactly. They did it within the offense. It was nothing bad about the shot selection, just poor shooting.
Yeah, just couldn't put the ball in the basket. Maybe Park's fortunes will be different in the second half as we're ready to go here at this brand-new facility, beautiful facility here at Stratton Elementary. Of course, Park doesn't have their own facility while they're in the process of getting a new gym built. And at least for this season, this will be the home for the Roadrunners.
It looks like both teams are going to go back to their starting lineups.
So here's Park with first possession, start the second half. And on the first possession, they turn it over.
And that's not what you needed coming out of halftime. Being down 21-6, you turn it over 10 seconds into the opening quarter of the half.
So as we say here in middle school, they only play 6-minute quarters as opposed to 8 in high school. So here's Independence, their first opportunity in the second half. They get the ball down low to Green. That's a beautiful play. That's a nice job by Green. He was able to catch, shoot, and score. Biggest lead of the game right here. That's a nice pass, too, by the young man there, Ashley, able to find Green, and Green able to go right to the basket. Ball's kicked, and it'll be side out, or let's see, underneath the basket out for Park.
And it was a good job by Tegan Kelly right there. Once you break that initial pressure, had the good idea, but just not able to complete the play of getting in the lane.
Here's Phillips on the baseline for Park. Good shot from Milam, and he knocks it down.
Now, good-looking set play right there out of bounds as Milam's able to score his 4th point of the night.
So here's Independence. Nice drive off the glass. It doesn't go, but there's a foul.
And I think they're going to get Milam on that.
Yeah, that was a nice hard take by Brock Johnson right of the lane as we watch right here. He turned a corner. Good, strong, hard take to the basket. Draws the foul. Johnson will shoot a pair.
Well, I was wrong on that. That's not going to be on Milam. I think that may have been on Cooper Phillips. Picks up that foul.
Johnson's first free throw is good.
Good-looking ball player, Brock Johnson.
And here comes the back end of the 2-shot opportunity. And he can't connect. He makes 1 of 2. But Independence has an offensive rebound and a foul. And that's one area where Park is going to have to try to work to try to block out because Independence is really doing great work off the glass.
Yeah, you can see on the instant replay there, as we caught the miss, 2 Park guys had a chance to grab the rebound, just wasn't able to get it. And Ashley's up shooting 2.
As he shot that free throw and he missed, and I'm lined up with him, his foot is actually on the line. And I think the referee might be telling him that now because if you watch it, Eric, you look, his foot is right on the foul line. Now he backed up a little bit as he missed the first one. Second free throw for Ashley on its way, and that rattles out. But Green with the offensive rebound. He's stripped. He gets it back, leans in, puts up a tough shot. Milam has it, and he got hit in the face, but a good job by Milam to clear the rebound. Burdette, here's Schroeder with it now. Milam's shot is swatted. That's Milam thought he had space, and I did too, and Brock Johnson really came out of nowhere, and I think we got a technical foul.
Yeah, I think Johnson mouthed a little bit to the crowd, and, that's one thing. I think kids get caught up in emulating what you see on television. Great defensive play, though, but negates it picking up the technical foul.
You can see the Park cheerleader ducking, trying to get out of the way. So it'll be a technical foul on Independence.
Yeah, and if you're going to do something, don't do it right in front of the referee.
No. So it'll be Cage Burdett will get to the line to shoot 2 free throws, and then Park will have possession of the ball. First free throw is good. Also, Eric, as you know, it will go as a team foul and also a personal foul as well as a technical foul. So Burdett's second free throw is in and out. He makes 1 of 2, and now Park will keep the possession.
And that's tough if you're Park. You really need the first free throws of the night for Park and would have been able to cut into that lead just a tad more. And let's see if the momentum is on Park's side here a little bit.
So here's Burdett. Independence back in the zone, it looks like. No, actually going man-to-man. A little weave into the lane. Nice passing, and we got a travel. And Cam Shannon, the Park coach, definitely not happy with that one. You know, he's up all night. So he's normally, when coaches are up, that means they're upset. But when he sits down, that's when you know he's upset.
He's like, my guy came to a jump stop and didn't slide or anything, but we're not the ones that count.
Open 15-footer, good by Brock Johnson. Biggest lead of the game right here. Schroeder makes a pass. The ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Park. So this is the third straight night that Park has played. They went on the road and beat Eastern Greenbrier on Tuesday. They beat Princeton in a really tough game, physical game last night, and then having to play Independence. Well, Independence also played last night. They didn't play Tuesday, but they did beat Oceana last night.
Yeah, tough rate. That's what you have to do, middle school. Got to get these games in when you can. And 3 nights in a row is tough on anyone.
Yeah, that's why, you know, the NBA doesn't do it, and the only time the college does it is in, like, conference tournaments. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Park.
And in those conference tournaments in college, usually the team that has to play 3 or 4 nights in a row not going to win the tournament. Those legs are dead.
Here's Burdett. Spins. Burdett into the lane and has it stripped. So here's Independence with it. They run a ball screen. They go down low to Green. He whips a pass across the lane. Here's a 3 on its way. Not there, but an offensive rebound and a foul. And once again, the rebounding, the bulk and the size of the kids at Independence. Park just not able really to be able to put a body or do anything about it right there. That long rebound comes out, and there's Ashley drawing the foul.
Yeah, just great offensive rate. The 6th foul on 32
yeah,
on the board.
I don't think that's correct.
Definitely not correct.
And the foul you're referring to is Milam.
Milam. I think it's his 3rd. But
as Milam does come out of the game. And the free throw is good. Got another one coming.
Ashley's lived at the line tonight.
Second free throw, guts the roll. We got them both. So this 19-point lead is the largest lead of the game, coming up on the halfway point of quarter number 3. Independence got away perhaps with a double dribble there, and then they traveled. Because I thought when they first got the steal, he dribbled it, picked it up, and then dribbled it again, and then he got away with that. But he did drag his pivot foot, and they got him for a travel.
And this pressure has really gotten to Park here in this third quarter. Independence really extending the pressure on them.
Kelly dials up a 3. It's short. Here's Independence. Green into the lane, drives to the basket, off the glass, too strong. but an offensive rebound and putback is there by Grayson Ashley. Ashley's having a big game, especially off the offensive glass with the putbacks. Here's Kelly on the drive into the lane, and he'll draw the foul and get to the line. Smallest player on the floor, and he took it right inside among the taller players and draws the foul.
And I like Kelly. I mean, he's small in stature, but his heart is big, and he's played a good floor game tonight.
He has. He played well, I thought, last night as well, as Kelly will shoot a pair. And first free throw for Kelly is no good. You always want to make your free throws, but especially when you're behind, you definitely need to make your free throws. And Kelly shoots the back end, and he missed them both.
Yeah, so 1 for 4 from the free throw line on the night part.
Green with the pass to Ashley, and it's swatted away. Nice play by Kyle McMillan. Green with a fall away. Needs a roll, doesn't quite get it. Battle for the loose ball, and it's still loose. Independence comes out of there with it. Here's a three, not there. That three ball put up by Gordon, and Park comes out of there with it. There's a steal. And there's Johnson. He misses the first one, and then he's fouled on the putback.
And that's going to be whistled on Cooper Phillips. As in transition, Johnson, he just missed it, just hit the front of the rim, but was able to get the rebound and get fouled and go to the line for 2.
Yeah, he left it short, and he stood with it, as you mentioned, and draws the foul, and Johnson will shoot a pair.
And he's 1 of 2 on the night.
Knocks down the first one. And the second free throw is also good. So checking into the ball game is KJ Vyers for Independence. Biggest lead of the game right here with 1:47 left here in the third. Now, Eric, I think if you're Park, you don't worry about the score. You just try to execute some offense here.
Yeah, build to the next game. It's going to be you got a big hole, to dig out from, but just try to string some possessions together and get some good offense going.
Here's Burdett on the drive. They cut him off. Kelly will dial it up from 3. Good look. It just wouldn't go down. Here's Independence 2-on-2. Green had it and fumbled it away, and it will stay with Independence.
Good hustle by Independence getting back. That looked like a for sure layup for Independence, and was able to force them out of bounds, but Independence gets it back in.
And get it down low. Green with a head fake, puts the shot up, doesn't go, and Park comes out of the rebound. Under a minute here in the third. Kelly on the drive into the lane, a little floater, and it won't go. Here's a drive down the lane, a lot of contact. Count it if it goes, and it goes. So count the bucket as we watch the replay here. Off the glass, up and in by Brock Johnson, and he has an opportunity to polish off a three-point play. And he does. So Park has only scored 3 points this quarter. They only scored 2 in the first, scored 4 in the second, only 3 up to now. Here's a turnover. Independence with numbers. Green into the lane. His shot is blocked. It's out of bounds. It'll go over to Park. And, that's a good play by Kyle McMillan again. He's given Park some good minutes off the bench.
You just took the words right out of my mouth. And defensively, he looks like he can jump and leap with those Independence guys. So he's probably earned up some more playing time, from here on out.
Here's Phillips with it. Final 15 seconds of the third. And he dribbled it, I think, off his foot, and he did. So it's been a tough quarter for Park as Independence has really opened up the lead here in this third quarter.
Yeah, and the score, they've scored 14 points, that being Independence, 14-3 in this quarter.
Johnson on the drive, gets to the rim, lays it up, it won't go. Independence with a chance to get the last shot, just ahead of the buzzer, good! A 3-ball by Johnson. And at the end of 3, it's Independence 38, Park 9. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we welcome you back to Stratton Elementary. Start of the fourth quarter brought to you by Cracker Barrel, the old country store. Love me some pig. It's got to be sausage and bacon, Eric, not sausage or bacon. I love it both, and got to love me some pig. Doesn't matter whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. The great folks at Cracker Barrel, the old country store, locations in Beckley and Princeton. All right, well, Independence will have the ball as we go to the fourth quarter. Biggest lead of the game right here at 38-9.
And right on cue, Coach Shannon is going with his starting 5, except for he has McMillan inserted in the game, which gave him a lift defensively.
So here's Green with it. Has a ball screen, goes hard to the basket, turns around, shoots, scores into the lane. So that takes the lead to 40-9, biggest lead of the game. Here's McMillan into the paint. Puts up the short shot, and he gets it to go. So he's been a big lift, as I mentioned, and as you talked about, Eric, his defense, but now he contributes on the offensive end.
Well, I think the way he leaps, he looks like he's long, his length, and I think he can play, give him some minutes.
We got a foul.
And that's going to be whistled on Cooper Phillips, the reach in.
So underneath the basket, Green will put the ball in play for Independence.
Yeah, I don't know what grade McMillan's in, but if you look, this is a big Independence team, and he's just as big as any of the.
And as you say that, Green able to power it up and in. Schroeder with it out high. We got a foul on Independence.
It's going to be a reach on Connor James. Should be his second.
Here's that last basket. Say Green just muscles that up and in.
Yeah, a lot of contact. That definitely could have been an and one right there, but refs let him play through it.
Here's a steal. Little mid-range shot. Back iron no good by Johnson.
Finally a block out for Park right there.
And here's Kelly weaving his way through traffic. Lost control of the ball there for a minute. Burdett into the lane. Kelly will dial it up from 3, just short.
The McMillan kid keeps it alive for Park right there, just by getting on the glass.
Keeps another possession.
Yes.
Keeps the possession alive.
He's battling. He's in there battling.
And he'll dial it up from 3 and hit.
Hey, Kyle McMillan has been. Think about this. I'm going to give you a stat line. He has 5 points in the quarter. Park scored 2 points in the fourth and 3 points in the third.
And his rebound and his defense as well. He's been what Spark Park has had. It has come off the bench in McMillan, and here's batting for the loose ball, and there's McMillan coming up with the loose ball.
Yes.
So as you said earlier, Eric, and I agree, he's earned some more minutes as the season progresses. And he'll try to dial up another three, a little short. Ball is loose, and we got a foul on the rebound.
Nope, they're going to call it out on Park. Could have been a foul whistle.
I think they did call a foul. Yep, they did.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Okay. I was looking at the off ref. You were all over it. And that will be the second team foul of the quarter for Indy.
Schroeder will inbound over to Phillips.
Hey, I'm finding McMillan if I'm them.
Dead on a nice drive, and his shot is swatted. Phillips had it for a minute in the paint. And what do we got?
Should be Park basketball on the
It's
jump.
a held ball.
It should stay here with Park on this end with Park.
And you are correct. So Schroeder to put it in play. They're running the clock now, not unless there's a rule. Actually, a couple seconds came off the clock. And there's a putback up and in for Phillips.
Phillips with his first points of the evening. And Park has outscored Independence 7-4 this quarter.
Well, that's one thing you knew no matter what the score was, is Green with the finish and can't. But he knocks the ball out. Park would continue to play hard no matter what the score is. Kelly's shot doesn't go. Here's Gordon on the take, and it's blocked.
His third block of the night is McMillan.
McMillan with the block. He'll dial it up from three. It's going to be short.
It's going to be short, but I like his aggressiveness.
Well, you know, since he's come off the bench, Eric, he stayed in the game.
Yeah, and he's given them a lift. He's clearly been their best defensive and offensive option. As he almost gets a block, there he's trying to challenge the shot. As Brock Green was able to muscle it up in the end.
Yeah, and that's really been the story of the night. Independence, even when they've missed, they've been able to get the rebound and just muscle it up and in.
And Brock Green, that's his 15th point of the game, and then by himself has almost outscored in Park Middle.
Yeah. Here's Burdett on the drive. They cut him off. And we got a timeout, Park. So let's see if we've got a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here, and we'll tell you about Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. Leisure Lanes on New Year's Eve. They've got about 10 or 11 lanes left for you to call and make a reservation. It's great family fun on New Year's Eve at Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. You can dial them up, reserve your lane right now at 304-253-7328. And, Eric, you and I have done that a couple different times, and we know how much fun that is going to Leisure Lanes on New Year's Eve. And actually, it's a night for all ages.
Yeah, we have a really good time. And don't forget, did you mention that great buffet they have on New Year's Eve?
You know, our producer, Robbie Mounts, asked me, am I a bowler? I said, I'd bowled my way to the buffet.
That's for sure.
All right, here's Park out of the timeout. Kelly with a little short shot. Doesn't go.
They also got away with a travel. He picked his pivot foot up.
Minute and a half remaining in this one. And Independence. There's Green, little head fake, spins into the lane. Shot doesn't go, but there's a putback on the weak side by Brock Johnson.
Brock Johnson has been done the work on the glass and in the scorebook tonight, leading Independence.
Yeah, we'll get into the inside the numbers in the post game, but I'd say Independence will have at least a couple players in double figures.
Yeah, now looks like 3.
So on the turnover, Independence will have it here in the final minute of the ball game. So Independence is going to get the win here, and they're going to remain undefeated. They'll go to 3-0. Park will be right at 500 at 2-2. But I think there's a teachable learning moments for Park in this game here tonight.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things. You got to get better if you want to try to get that, defend that championship. Definitely is going to go through.
That's a nice looking drive to the basket by Johnson and an and one. And you know, here's the thing, Eric. All the games count and all the games matter. But if you're a Park, and one thing that Cam Shannon can sell to his kids, They went through this last year,
Yes.
but when it counted, who came out with the W was Park winning the championship over at the Armory. And we'll have the Raleigh County Middle School Championship again this year here on Video Productions. Three-point play is good. Coming up on the final 40 seconds of the ball game. And there's a foul on Independence.
Yeah, it's going to get Brock Johnson getting his hand caught in the cookie jar right there. And one thing about this Independence team, they play very hard. They're very aggressive. If you're not ready for that style of play, this can happen to you.
And when you first looked at Park's schedule, at Eastern Greenbrier Tuesday and 2 home games tonight and then last night with Princeton, obviously you want to win all 3. But if you can go 2-1, which Park's going to do, you'll really probably take that.
Yeah, and if you're Park, you can only get better from this. You know, if you're Independence, you just want to stay the course. You're clearly, from what I see, the best team in the county.
Yeah, there's probably not going to be very many teams on Independence schedule. We'll be able to match up with the physicality of Independence.
Not had a chance to see Trap Hill, not selling any Trap Hill or Shady or anybody short. But this Independence team is going to be a load.
And Independence will just run it out, and they'll shoot a 3, and it doesn't go. The final score, 49-18 in favor of Independence. Independence is now 3-0, Park at 2-2. We'll take our 4th quarter break. We'll come back and get you ready for the Pioneer Community Bank postgame show coming up next here on Video Productions.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
Nationally known.
Football season is starting and the all-star lineup of new Kias are here at Friendship Kia of Beckley. We have the playbook to help you score the big win on your new Kia purchase. We make sure you get the best price with almost all of our new cars priced at invoice. And don't forget, we have one of the largest selections of inventory to help find you that perfect ride. We have a roster full of non-commissioned sales staff and an any reason 7-day exchange program. So get off the bench and get a new Kia from your friends at Friendship Kia of Beckley.
We're dealing. You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Hey, grab me one too.
Yeah, and we welcome you back to Stratton Elementary with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry. Final score is 49-18. It shows 49, but 49-18. There we go, is the final score, and Independence win it. Independence led 12-2 at the quarter, 21-6 at the break, 38-9 at the end of 3, and they win the ball game, as I mentioned, 49-18. We're going to take our first post-game break here on the Pioneer Community Bank post-game show. When we come back, Eric will go inside the numbers, and we'll do it on the other end of the break right here on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Mid-State Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Mid-State Ford. Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Hey, we welcome you back to Stratton Elementary. They're turning the lights out on us, Eric. I guess they're trying to tell us something, but we got some bills to pay, so we got to get this done. As Inside the Numbers are brought to you by Infinity Co. Infinity Co. operates an underground, a surface and preparation plant, also a high wall mine in Raleigh and Wyoming counties. The good people of Infinity and United Co. Also Inside the Numbers brought to you by Edward Jones Financial. Edward Jones Financial, you can call Heather Cantley at 304-254-9995 or Wayne Rhodes at 304-253-7335. Well, Eric, if you can see here in the dark, we'll just have to put the light of our phone to it, and you've got the numbers.
I got to memorize.
You
partner.
got it. All right.
Okay,
Here you go.
Once again, the final score was Independence 49-18, and Independence was led. They had some balance. Almost three guys getting to double figures. They were led on the night by Brock Johnson with 23 points. Brock Green had 15 points, and knocking on double figures was Grayson Ashley with 9. And Park was led, surprisingly, by Kyle McMillan, came off the bench to lead him with 5 points. They had two other players with 4, and Cooper Phillips and Milam had 4 for Park to lead the way.
Final score, Independence wins at 49-18. We'll take one final break, come back, and wrap it up. You're watching live streaming coverage of middle school basketball on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
West Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
And we welcome you back one final time here at Stratton Elementary with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry, and Eric, since it's Christmas time and since Park's colors are green and Independence colors is red, I guess we can put a real Christmas bow on this one, right?
Yeah, you can wrap it up, then put the bow on it.
Wrap it up and then put the bow on it. Well, we thank everybody here here at Stratton Elementary for helping us in the preparation of our broadcast. We appreciate our crew as always. Robbie Mounts, an excellent job producing and directing. Jackie Moon on camera. My partner, Eric Thomas. Once again, repeating the final score, it's Independence defeats Park 49-18. I'm Maris Lowry saying good night, everybody.